What if 30 hippos, packed with explosives, fell on your house from the edge of space at 6,000 kilometers per hour, all at once? That's exactly what happened here. So who was in that building? Ali Khamenei, the supreme leader of Iran, the most protected man in the country. This wasn't the first time someone tried to kill him. In 1981, someone placed a bomb inside a tape recorder right in front of him and walked away. It destroyed his right arm completely, paralyzed for life. He survived. Then, June 2025, Israel had him locked, and Trump personally blocked the strike. 3 attempts. 3 times he walked away. The 4th time, they did their homework. CIA tracked a meeting on his calendar. February 28, 2026. Khamenei's office, 9:40 a.m. Before a single missile launched, U.S. Cyber Command went in first. Phones dead. Radar dead. Military channels dead. Iran was completely blind and had no idea why. Then came 30 missiles, simultaneously. Israel never built them to kill anyone. The Blue Sparrow was a training missile, designed to be shot down during defense tests. Iran watched Israel fire these things for years, thought it was just target practice. The missile that killed their supreme leader was built to be destroyed, not to destroy. Each one weighed 1,900 kilograms, falling from 100 kilometers up, hitting at Mach 5. They don't just hit the roof. They burrow through the building and detonate at different floors simultaneously. Top floor, middle, basement, all at once. The building doesn't collapse. It gets destroyed from the inside out in every direction at the same time. Now here's what that actually does to a human body. The pressure wave hits first, before any fire, before any collapse. It moves at supersonic speed and forces air violently into every opening. Ears, nose, mouth, lungs. Eardrums rupture instantly. Lungs hemorrhage from the inside. Intestines perforate. All of this before a single piece of shrapnel touches you. Then the blast wind. Hurricane force. Instant. Bodies get picked up and thrown against walls and ceilings at extreme velocity. Bones don't break. They shatter. Limbs don't separate at joints. They tear through the bone shaft itself. And inside an enclosed building, it gets worse. The blast wave doesn't escape. It bounces off every wall, every floor, every ceiling, reflecting back on itself. The same body gets hit by the same explosion from every direction, over and over. At the epicenter of 30 of these hitting simultaneously, there is nothing left to identify. Just biological traces, fragments, staining on surfaces. This is why when they recovered Shamkhani's body from the same building, they buried him without a head. His daughter was in that building, his son-in-law, his grandson, all of them gone in the same 60 seconds. His son Mojtaba survived only because he had stepped into the yard moments before impact. 4 assassination attempts across 45 years. The 4th time they used a missile that was never supposed to kill anyone. Someone in Tehran picked up a phone and called Israel. Mossad had been hunting him for 17 days and found nothing. One civilian did it faster than that. That one call killed the most powerful man in Iran. Ali Larijani. The moment Khamenei's body was pulled from the rubble, Larijani became the primary target, and he knew it. He went dark immediately. Different bed every night, different car every morning, different route every hour. His own colleagues were blindfolded before being driven to meet him so they couldn't leak his location. For 17 days, Mossad dedicated every resource they had to finding him. Satellites, informants, signal intelligence. Nothing. Then, one ordinary Tehran civilian picked up a phone. That single call gave Israel everything. His location. His daughter's house in eastern Tehran. The night of March 16th. Israel sent F-16s carrying 2,000-pound JDAM precision bombs. But these weren't ordinary high-explosive payloads. These were incendiary, packed with white phosphorus and high explosives simultaneously. Here's what white phosphorus does to a human body. It ignites on contact with air at 2,500 degrees Celsius. The moment it touches skin, it bonds to flesh and keeps burning. You can't extinguish it with water. Water makes it worse. It burns through muscle, through tendons, through bone. It doesn't stop until it runs out of material to consume or is completely cut off from oxygen. A person hit directly by white phosphorus doesn't just burn. They are consumed from the outside in while still alive. Combined with the high explosive payload, the blast wave, the pressure, the structural collapse, there is nothing left to recover. His son Morteza was in that house. His office chief was in that house. All of them gone in the same strike. The next morning, Larijani was scheduled to give a public address. He never showed up. Israel knew he was dead before Iran admitted it, because he missed his own speech. Then Mossad posted on X in Farsi, his own language. 4 words directed at a dead man. In the end, people without mercy will die. Operation Narnia, Iran's nuclear scientists. They didn't send missiles to a compound. They sent something, nobody knows what, into 9 different bedrooms, while they slept, at exactly the same moment. These were Iran's top nuclear scientists, the people who held 40 years of nuclear weapons knowledge inside their heads. Not generals, not politicians, scientists. And Israel had been watching every single one of them for years. Previous operations killed them one at a time. Car bombs, drive-by shootings. Each time one died, the others found out. Increased security, moved, disappeared. So this time, all 9 were hit simultaneously. No warnings, no time to run, no chance for anyone to pick up a phone and tell the others. The weapon used has never been identified, still classified, still censored. 9 people killed in their beds, and nobody outside the operation knows what killed them. Feridun Abbasi Davani survived a car bomb in 2010, 16 years of surviving, killed in his sleep in 2026. 71 civilians died alongside them. These weren't compounds or military facilities. They were homes, apartments, residential neighborhoods. Families living next door had no idea what was happening until the building next to them was gone. Syed Sedigi Saber survived an earlier attack that killed his 17-year-old son, then killed himself in a drone strike on the same night as the others. You can appoint a new general in a day. The knowledge inside these 9 scientists' heads took 40 years to build. That knowledge doesn't exist anywhere else. It died with them, in their beds, on the same night. Ismail Khatib. He survived the strike that killed 40 of Iran's most senior leaders in one morning. Then, someone sent a WhatsApp message. That message was worth $10 million. Khatib was Iran's intelligence minister. When the war started and the first wave of strikes hit, he was in that building. 40 of the most powerful men in Iran died around him. He walked out. So they came back, specifically for him. After surviving day 1, he went dark. No fixed location, constantly moving. Backup sites, secondary locations. Every day, a different place. He knew he was being hunted. He just didn't know how close they already were. The US had placed a $10 million bounty on him on March 13th. But this wasn't a traditional intelligence operation. Anyone, absolutely anyone, could submit a tip. Via WhatsApp, Signal, Telegram, Tor, anonymous, encrypted, untraceable. One message with his location was worth $10 million and a new life somewhere else. Someone sent that message. March 18th, overnight, Israeli Air Force jets hit his location in Tehran. Precise. His family members were in that building. His associates were in that building. All of them killed in the same strike. No names released, no numbers confirmed. Just some family members and associates. Nobody knows who sent that message. Nobody knows if they collected $10 million. Nobody knows where they are right now.